In order to save the Princess Andromeda, Perseus must battle godly forces such as Medusa and the Kraken in 1981's Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. The good, the evil, the danger, the daring.
How may a mortal man face and defeat the Kraken?
Now, I don't want to stain this review by comparing it to the remake in 2000 whatever. Having that gotten out of the way, let's talk about, ironically, the special effects of the movie, which in a lot of ways actually has a lot to do with why the film is worth seeing, in my opinion. And that sounds like a bad thing to say because a movie shouldn't be so heavy on special effects. There's something so alive about those special effects. And of course 1981 is very dated, particularly because they didn't use computers back then. But I just never got using CG graphics anyway because it just, the human eye will always know that it's fake. I mean, the same thing with claymation, but there's something a little bit more human to it, I think. I mean, you feel free to disagree with me, but that's how I feel. Maybe I'm just an old soul. It's really so much more entertaining to me. Adventure movies back, in the Ray Harryhausen type movies, which by the way, this was probably one of the greatest of the Ray Harryhausen producer special effects films that he's been a part of. But on top of saying things like it's such a great adventure movie, it's a lot of fun. It's something that I would recommend, if any of you have kids, to watch it with your kids. It's really great, kind of to give them an understanding, a great understanding about earlier filmmaking and earlier action movies. It really was a special kind of time period for those kinds of adventure action movies that, in my opinion, gets a little bit undermined. On top of being a big-budget action movie, there was a lot of tender care in the casting of the film. You have the great Laurence Olivier playing Zeus, Claire Bloom, Maggie Smith, Harry Hamlin, who did a great job as Perseus. I haven't really seen him in too many other movies, but I think he's very underscored in terms of how he carried the movie. And of course, Burgess Meredith, who is just really one of the great character actors of all time. For those of you who don't know him by name, he was Mick from Rocky and the Penguin from the old Adam West Batman TV show. There's really not a whole lot else to say about the movie. Do I think it's, a classic for all time? Yeah, but I wouldn't put it up on a pedestal in terms of what it is in its genre or it is for movies in general. It's just a good time for a film, someone who, not even a film guy, but somebody who enjoys watching fun movies. Particularly, I'll just bring this up. The fight scene with Medusa was incredible in my opinion. It was classic. It was a little terrifying at times, and it's just the amount of hard work that went into creating the character of Medusa in general, because she's got snakes for hair, and like there's so many things moving on her that it took a long time to get that to appear, I guess, graceful and as human-like as possible. It really feels good as an audience member when you're being taken care of by the filmmakers. They're not goading you along. They're not banking on your on your simple mind. Again, it's if you've seen this one, particularly if you've seen it before the remake, you'll feel, as I did, very insulted at the gesture. Let me know what you think about the movie. I don't even want to ask you how it compares to the remake because, like I said, there's nothing to compare it to, but let me know what you thought about the special effects. If this was your first introduction to Ray Harryhausen, who, again, reminding you, he was the special effects, and I believe he even produced the movie. But let me know about your opinion about his contribution to the movie. I mean, in my opinion, he was the contribution to the movie, and that's pretty much it.
Before history, beyond imagination. Clash of the Titans.